In this video, we will look into fuzzy compositions. So, if one relation is from x to y and another relation is from y to z, how can we do the relationship from x to z? Okay, fuzzy set x to fuzzy set z. And let us see one problem based on this. Find the composition of fuzzy relations. Yeah, so these are the things available with us. So we need to find the composition between R and S by we have max mean method, max average method. We look into these two methods now, max mean method. So actually this is just like we need to perform this just like matrix multiplication. That means we have to see row wise in this matrix and column wise in this matrix. Now we need to find the things here. So our objective is we need to get the composition of R and S. So here R and S is equal to, so this is the composition from X to Z. So I can write here it is X. So this is the concept. So if we perform in this manner, first we need to do max mean method. So first we need to identify the mean and then we need to identify the max, then only we will get the thing. So I will clearly explain you one element. This element I like to explain. Let me take this as R S 1 1. Okay, yeah, so let me solve this problem. So the composition of R and S, I like to solve it for 1 1. So how to do this? First we need to do minimum and then we need to finalize with the maximum. First minimum. So what is minimum? So just like matrix multiplication, I need to find the minimum of these things. Yeah, minimum of this value and this value. Okay, minimum of these two. So what is minimum of these two? Minimum of these two is 0.1 comma, and then minimum of 0.2 and 0.2, this one, minimum of 0.2 and 0.2. So minimum of 0.2 and 0.2 is 0.2 and minimum of 0 and minimum of 0 and 0.8. Yeah, minimum of 0 and 0.8 is 0, and finally minimum of 1 and 0.4 is 0.4. Yeah, so the minimum operation has been completed here. Now we need to perform the maximum operation that will be given here. So now I need to find what is maximum of these things. So what is maximum of these things? So obviously the maximum of these things 0.1, 0.2, 0 and 0.4 is 0.4, and this value will be appearing here. Okay, so let me remove this line and I have simply written this one. The value is 0.4. 0.4. Similarly, we need to perform the all the operations. Okay, let me go ahead with some other thing. So this is R0S of 1 2, which is equal to maximum of, it is 1 2, so I need to find this value x1 x1 and z2. Okay, this value I need to find. So x1 is this one is x1, and I need to find z2, so I need to concentrate on this column. Okay, so simple. What is minimum of 0.1 and 0? It's 0. Minimum of 0.2 and 1, it's 0.2, and minimum of 0 and 0, it's 0, and minimum of 1 and 0.2 is 0.2. So what is maximum of 0.2, 0.2? It is 0.2. So this value will be appearing here. Similarly, I like to find one more thing. This is it is 1 3, which is equal to maximum of, so here it is 1 3, so I need to find x1 and z3, so this column, so I need to identify this column. So minimum of 0 0.1 and 0 0.3 is 0 0.1, minimum of 0 0.2 and 0 0.8 is 0 0.2, minimum of 0 and 0.7 is 0, and minimum of 1 and 0.3 is 0. Now tell me what is maximum value out of 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 and 0.3. It is 0. The value will be 0.3. So similarly, let me find one more thing. It is 1 4, which is equal to maximum of, so 1 4 means x1 and z4. So minimum of 0.1 and 0.4 is 0.1, minimum of 0.2 and 0 is 0, minimum of 0 and 1 is 0, minimum of 1 and 0 is 0. So finally maximum of 0.1 and 0 is 0.1. Value will be here. So let's find one more thing. So let me find now 2 1. So it should be x2, that means we need to concentrate on this row, and 1 means this column, okay, z1 column corresponding to z1. So it should be maximum of, it should be maximum of 0.1 and, I mean minimum of 0.1 and 0.9 is 0.1. So please try to understand here. Here first we need to find minimum, and after that we need to go ahead with maximum. So minimum of 0.1 and 0.9 is 0.1. Similarly, minimum of 0.2 and 0.2 is 0.2. And 0 and, sorry, here I need to see x2. So minimum of 0.3 and 0.9 is 0.3. Minimum of 0.2 and 0.5 is 0.2. Minimum of 0 and 0.8 is 0. Minimum of 0.2 and 0.4 is 0.2. Now the maximum of 0.2, 0.3, 0.3, 0.2, 0, 0.2 or 0.3. So that should be written here 0.3. So let us see one more thing. Now it is the combination of 2 and 2. 2 and 2. So it will be maximum of x2 and z2. So minimum of 0.3 and 0 is 0. Minimum of 0.5 and 1 is 0.5. Minimum of 0 and 0 is 0. And minimum of 0.2 and 0.2 is 0.2. So what is the maximum value? It's 0.5. So I can write here it's 0.5. So let's move on to the further step. It is minimum of, so it is ROS of 2 3, so which is equal to maximum of, minimum of, first we need to find the minimum out of x2 and z3. So it is 0.3 and 0.3 is 0.3, 0.5 and 0.8 is 0.5, 0 and 0.7 is 0, and zero point 0.2 and zero point 0.3 is zero point 0.2, which is equal to maximum out of these things is 0.5. And the next one is 2.4, so which is equal to maximum of 0.3. I mean, I need to find the minimum of 0.3 and 0.4 is 0.3, 0.5 and 0 is 0, 0 and 1 is 0, 0.2 and 0 is 0. So the value is 0.3. So it is now we need to find composition of 3 and 1. So I need to go ahead with x3 now and z1 now. So this should be minimum of zero point 0.8 and 0.9 is 0.8, and 0 and 0.2 is 0, 1 and 0.8 is 0.8, and 0.4 and 0.4 is 0.4, so which is equal to 0.8. That's all. So the value will be 0.8 here. Now ROS of 3.2 is equal to maximum of 0.8. Of course we need to find minimum first, so 0.8 and 0, 0, minimum of 0 and 1 is 0, and minimum of 0 and 1 is 0, minimum of 0.2 and 0.4 is zero point 0.2. So maximum out of these things is 0.2 only. This is 0.2. Now ROS of 3.3 is equal to maximum of, so now I need to find the minimum first from x3 to z3. So minimum of 0.3 and 0.8 is 0.3, and 0 and 0.8 is 0, 1 and 0.7 is 0.7, 0.4 and 0.3 is 0.3. So maximum of 0.30, 0.7, 0.3 is 0.7. Yeah. So the final value ROS of 3.4 is maximum of point. Of course, we need to find the minimum first. So minimum of 0.8 and 0.4 is 0.4, and minimum of 0 and 0 is 0, and minimum of 1 and 1 is 1, and minimum of 0 and 0 and 0.4 is 0. So maximum out of 0.4010 is 1. So this is the value. So in this way we need to find the composition by using max mean method. Okay, so this is the solution of getting a composition out of two relations. So two relations have been given to us, and we need to find the composition of the two fuzzy sets. So final fuzzy sets, of course, composition of two relations. So if you like this video, please like it and please share with your friends and family, and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please press the bell button so that you will get notifications whenever I upload any video. Thank you so much.